Alright, what's up, guys? So, getting in a collection update this week, as promised last time. So, this will most likely be the last update for the year. If I do have another update before the end of the year, it'll be a small one. So, more than likely, I would just not end up doing it. I would just end up just saving that shit for another one. But yeah, so I'm also going to be cleaning house again here pretty soon. I'm getting ready to go through my CDs, my records, and my tapes to pull out shit that I don't want and I don't listen to anymore. Some of it will go up on my Discogs store. The rest of it will just go to my local record store. Most likely, unless I decide to do a video for it. I don't know, I haven't figured it out yet. But if you're not already following my store on Discogs, or if you don't already know it, I'll have the link in the description again. Because I am going to be moving yet again, like late February. And then hopefully the next place I move into, I'll be there for at least a couple years, because I fucking hate moving. But I don't want to fucking stay in this house any longer than I have to. So, yeah. Enough of that. Let's go ahead and get started. So I've got a couple tapes, and then I've got like 5 or 6 records. 6, I think. Yeah. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to start off with some Norwegian symphonic black metal. This is Limbonic Art with Moon and the Scorpio. This is their debut album. So I think pretty much everybody is familiar with Limbonic Art. I think they're pretty much one of the most popular symphonic black metal bands, if not the most popular symphonic black metal band to come out of Norway, next to the likes of Dimmu. But yeah, and these guys have a pretty extensive discography, or a pretty big discography. So this is pretty much just the start of it. So yeah, booklet folds out. You got lyrics and shit. And I already showed this side, but you got pictures of the band members right there. Very nice. This is a Mystic Productions pressing. I think this is like I think this was the second press they did of this. But yeah. Great album though. Love Limbonic Art. I got this off Discogs. It was listed for pretty cheap, and I didn't have this album. I didn't own anything by this band, so I just decided, well, why the fuck not? So yeah, Limbonic Art, Moon and the Scorpio. If you like symphonic black metal and you haven't checked out Limbonic Art for some reason, then yeah. Even though, like I said, I'm pretty sure if you listen to symphonic black metal, you will have already heard them. But yeah. All right, next up, we have some French. Actually, the next few things I'm going to show are all by the same band. As I've been saying, I've been getting into the French scene a lot more lately, and this is arguably my favorite French black metal band right now. This is Ohtar. I think that's how you pronounce it. With Groupuscule. I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, man, Ohtar is fantastic. Like I said, definitely one of my favorite French acts. These guys are fucking great. Don't think I've seen anybody else talk about them. This is I think this is like their 4th album, something like that. I think this one came out in 2013. I don't know. this is one of their better albums though. I mean, all their albums are good, but this is definitely one of the better ones. And put out through Worship Tapes from Purity Through Fire. But yeah, man, great band. I will definitely throw a link. I'll have a link for it in the description. Like I said, I got a couple other things to show by them, so we're not done. We're not done talking about them. I got the tape. I did get the tape from Purity Through Fire, so if you're interested, that's where you can get it. Yep. And like I said, we're not done talking about them. So this is their next album after Groupuscule, however the fuck you pronounce that. This is Retour and Cross. I think I pronounced that right. And that actually translates to Back to Filth. This album is a good album, but I have to say this is probably my least favorite. The riffs are definitely lacking on this album compared to their other ones, but I still like this album for what it's worth. And comes with a fat or pretty thick insert. Some shit in French that I can't read. And then a picture of the main guy behind the band. I feel like with this album, just like the vocals were very overpowering. Like I feel like I think that one of the biggest flaws with some black metal releases is that the vocals are way too fucking high in the mix. Like, the forefront for black metal has always been the riffs. The riffs need to be the highest. You know, and bands make the same mistake with drums too. Like, when the drums and vocals or anything else overpowers the riffs, that's when it starts getting unappealing, in my opinion. But yeah, it's just black vinyl. The labels look like the album cover. But yeah, and again, obtain this from Purity Through Fire. So yeah, that is Ohtar with Retour and Cross. And then we have their album from this year, which is one of my favorite black metal albums to come out this year. Fucking, they kicked it up, fucking, from that last album, they kicked it up about 100 notches with this one. So yeah, this is their 2018 full length. I think it's pronounced Sequania, I think. This one is much better than this one. This album is just full of insanely good riffs. God, such a great album. This one, you got lyrics on the insert. It's another thick insert. Of course, it doesn't do me any good because I don't speak or read French, but yeah. And then you just got the band members on the other side, whatnot, who does what instrument. And again, just like the other one, black vinyl, and then you just got the album art on the labels there. Now the CD cover is slightly different. The CD cover shows like a cabin or something in the winter woods. Like, it kind of looks like this, but instead it's like there's like a cabin or whatever. You can fucking look it up online. I'm not going to try to describe it, but yeah. Which I actually prefer that cover, but this one's still really nice too. But yeah, I highly recommend checking this album out before you make your end of the year lists. Otherwise, you're going to regret it. Because this album is really that good, guys. And before I get 100 comments about it, no, I am not doing an end of the year list this year. because for the same reason a lot of people probably don't, because I always end up finding new stuff that I wish I would have included, and just because people on the what I did last year, people just got really uppity. You know, they get pissed off whenever you don't include their favorite album. You know, and it's just like, make your own fucking video then if you don't like mine. Like, I don't know why you care so much about my list, but whatever. I don't know. But anyways, just do yourself a favor. If you're one of those people that's going to do an end of the year list, check this album out before you do so. Great stuff. That's Ohtar with Sequania. Alright, next up. This is not really something that needs an introduction. And you'll probably be seeing a lot more of these here in future updates from other people. But yeah, this is Kraft with Terra Propaganda. The newest repress on Season of Mist. Yeah, like I said, Kraft really needs no introduction. You know, classic Swedish black metal. Here's the poster. I like the poster, but I don't like how they did it. Like, I wish it would have been like a poster like this or something. I don't know why they chose this route, but whatever. But other than the design of the poster, the actual picture looks good. So there were a few different variants. Mine, it didn't have a name, it just said colored vinyl, but it's like a fucking silver with like black splatter, kind of. It kind of looks like shit, to be honest. It doesn't look very cool, but whatever. So yeah, looks like next we will be getting Fuck the Universe, so can't wait for that, because I don't own that album on any format. First two I had on CD, but so yeah, like I said, it's Kraft. It's fucking classic shit. Everybody knows this. But yeah, Kraft, Terra Propaganda. Next up, we have some Finnish black metal. This is Fatherland with their self-titled album. So as of right now, this is the only thing this band has put out. This album came out last year. Again, an album that came out last year that I missed, and that most definitely would have been on my end of the year list had I heard it. Yeah, classic Finnish black metal. Not really a whole lot to say about it. The vocals, though, are a tad different. They're kind of like howly. The majority of the vocals on the album, they're kind of like howly, kind of yelling kind of vocals. I don't know how the fuck to describe it. Comes with an insert. That picture, you got lyrics on this side. And that's just black vinyl. And then you got that same picture on the labels that was on the insert. But yeah, I picked this up from Purity Through Fire as well. I'm telling you, man, that distro just has so many good gems on it. Hopefully this band will do more, because this album is fucking fantastic. Just classic, straightforward Finnish black metal with good riffs. You don't need anything more than that. So, yep. Check out Fatherland. I don't remember if the whole album's on YouTube or not. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, either way, I'll throw something in the description so that you guys can somewhat check it out if you haven't already. So yeah, that is Fatherland, self-titled album. Hopefully these guys decide to do something else, because as of right now, I think that's the only thing they've done. Alright, next up, we have a 2018 release, and also one of my favorite albums to come out this year. We have In the Woods with Cease the Day. So yeah, In the Woods are, you know, pretty well known these days among the scene. Not really a whole lot to say about them. Obviously, they started out as a, you know, more of a black metal band, and then they kind of moved away from that. Kind of started doing a progressive metal, kind of slightly avant-garde at times. You know. But yeah, this album is really, really good. Much, much better than the last album, and I really liked Pure. Pure was on my end of the year list for 2016, but holy fuck, man, this album blows that album away. Holy shit, this album is fantastic. Yeah, show the gatefold again. The back, released through Devin Ramorty Productions. And comes on this blue vinyl. Very nice. And it's a double LP, but side D, there's an etching, which is very cool. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm trying to hold it to where you guys can fucking see it. Hang on, let me fucking get some more light in here. That helped out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, very cool though. Really like what they did with that. Yeah, I know for some of you this probably isn't your cup of tea, but I love In the Woods. I love everything they've done. So yeah. And if you haven't heard it, and you're interested, the link will be in the description. I love the album art too. It's very, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I don't know. Just something about that album art that I really like. Very, very cool. Yeah, easily a contender for album of the year for me. Great stuff. In the Woods, Cease the Day. And last but certainly not least, so we started off with some Norwegian symphonic black metal. So we are going to end with some more Norwegian symphonic black metal. This is Odium with The Sad Realm of the Stars. So this is the only full length that Odium has done. I can't remember the specific year this came out. Somewhere in the mid-90s. I don't remember. 95, 96, somewhere around there. I don't know. But yeah, this is definitely one of those hidden gems, though, for sure. I would have to say this is probably one of the best symphonic black metal albums I've ever heard. Just, it's fantastic. I don't have words. And I love the album art, too. I know there's kind of a glare. Fucking, the person I bought it from left the fucking shrink wrap on. I didn't take it off. But, yeah. And this is a repress through Blood Music. Came out a couple years back. And, it's just black vinyl. Cool labels there. Probably hard to see because the lighting in here sucks. think this also came on blue vinyl too. There was blue and a black, I think, but whatever. It's not important. But yeah, just go check out Odium if you haven't. They've got a few more releases, but this is, like I said, it's the only full length they have. It would really be nice to see, you know, another full length or something else from them, because they are active. They're, I'll be seeing them at Steel Fest next year, but would just be nice to see something else by them, but we'll see. You never know. Yep, that is Odium with The Sad Realm of the Stars. Excellent, excellent symphonic black metal. Check it out if you haven't. Even if you're not really a symphonic black metal fan, this shit is worth checking out. Same thing with Limbonic Art. If you're just one of those people who is just completely against symphonic black metal, you're missing out by not checking out either of these. By not checking out either of these bands. So yeah. I'll have a link to in the description. Of course. But yeah, guys, that's it for this update. Like I said, this will probably be the last update for the year. We'll have to wait and see. If I put another video up, it's gonna be another video of me just showing shit off that I'm selling. Probably pick out some more shirts. But yeah. As far as everything else goes, again, my Discog store link will be in the description. You can check that out. Yeah, that's all I got. Thanks again, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.